What we thought would end in months has now lasted for over a year. In that time, our eyes and ears witnessed a seemingly endless stream of despair, gloom, and loss. We doubted, we wavered, we faltered. Resistance relented, giving space to embrace what was needed. Diverging views paused, converging to look back at the aim that united us all. Regaining our balance from the shock of the pandemic, we marched on, dreaming beyond our seeing. Resolved that while we are given the chance to live, we will thrive. This year, Class 2021 showed us that learning knows no bounds. Together, they proved that learning is possible, that learning is achievable, that learning is indispensable.
On a merry-go-round, you can find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out.
Move mountains.
We gon' walk it out.
Move mountains.
And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you. It feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Ooh, mountain, bring it to its feet. Yeah.
A pleasant day to all Tomasians and the wonderful community that we have in the university. It is an honor to be here, cherishing this precious milestone in our lives. I am sure that this is something we have all been waiting for, and today marks a moment of reminiscing our great memories and stepping forward to our next missions with a proud heart. Now, may I ask from everyone to think of one memory that has led them to challenge themselves. Once you have thought of that memory, put it beside the memory of today, July 23, 2021. Thinking about it makes me happy. Rejoices my heart that after all those struggles, I was able to overcome them, and now I am here. Now you are here, taking a deep breath, not because of exhaustion, but because of that indescribable feeling that I am finally here. We all have to admit that there were times when we felt like giving up, never pushing ourselves to try again. Yet, this day would never happen if we did not encourage ourselves. Now that we are moving to our next chapter in our lives, we cannot help but wonder on what would happen to us once we set foot in the real world. I have asked you all to think of a memory that you have struggled to overcome, because in the next years of our lives, we would be facing other challenges as well. The struggles that we have endured in the university have shaped us to be better, to be wiser. Life can be so unpredictable. We never know what is coming. However, we have the choice to ride with it or let it sink us deep. Yet, us Tomasians would never let that happen, because I believe that each and every one of us has the capability to go through any battles and reach to the finish line, just like how we are today. That difficult memory we had endured serves as a proof of our hard work and a reminder that anything can be possible throughout that process. Our journey here in UST may have ended, yet the world is waiting for us to give our best and contribute impact to the people around us. UST has now given us this time to imbibe what we have learned in and out of our classrooms. It has come to a time that the university has to let go of this amazing batch, but there is certain that batch 2021 has dozens of great things to achieve, proven and tested by a journey here in the University of Santo Tomas. Congratulations to us, batch 2021. Cheers to a new beginning. Thank you and God bless.
The University of Santo Tomas is beaming with pride as we celebrate your achievements at the completion of yet another phase in your learning journey. Undoubtedly, the past 1.5 years of your stay in the university while learning from home amidst the COVID-19 pandemic may have been filled with seemingly insurmountable challenges, unfamiliar situations, fears, and anxieties. Despite the difficulties, you showed you were determined to pursue your goals, hurdle the obstacles, and emerge victorious. The love and support of the people around you inspired you to take courage and continue the journey against all odds. Your perseverance to thrive and not just to survive fueled your passion to achieve your dreams and become better versions of yourselves. As you move on to the next chapter in your lives, may you continue to strive for competence and excellence, demonstrate compassion for others, and commit yourselves to the service of God, the Church, and the society. May God's unending grace always be with you. And now, from every faculty, college, school, and institute of the University of Santo Tomas,
congratulations to the graduating students of the Faculty of Sacred Theology. You are graduating on a very important year, and this year is the 500 years anniversary of the Christianization of the Philippines. and therefore it is a special occasion. You also have a special obligation, that of continuing the tradition of Christianity for the next 500 years. So to all of you, congratulations, and may you remember this university imbued with an unending grace.
Warmest congratulations from the Faculty of Philosophy of the Ecclesiastical Faculties. Despite the challenges brought about by this pandemic, you were able to hurdle all your requirements, and thus you deserve all the accolades. May this accomplishment serve as your inspiration to continue pursuing your cherished dreams and goals in life. Once again, congratulations, UST Class of 2021.
I warmly congratulate Canon Law Class 2020-2021. With all the tools and knowledge you have equipped yourselves with studying the juridical science of the Church, continue following your Spirit's path with God's unending grace, and you will surely realize the dream beyond your seeing. You have my prayers and blessings. Keep yourself and others safe as well.
Life can be full of challenges and surprises. 2 years ago, who would have thought about this pandemic and its consequences? Well, with a strong faith in God and your Tomasian education, reinforced by hard work, there is no challenge you cannot overcome. So my dear graduates, go out there, change the world, and make a difference. Happy graduation and congratulations.
To our dear graduating class of 2021, you are at the threshold of history, and yours will be a different story. You can choose to write it well or simply refuse the invitation to tell. But your destiny is a decision by your will and the divine. It is an admission that with faith in Him, everything will be fine. Go keep the Thomasian spirit burning. Be the biggest star in your life, the brightest light you can shine, and the best Thomasian physician you can be. Congratulations, medicine class of 2021.
Our dreams are often defined by a number of variables: family love and support, personal determination, proper study habits, correct time management, making sound decisions, and more importantly, an acceptable situation that allows for easy access to everything for genuine learning to take place. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed everything in an instant. Even our dreams have to be adjusted to fit these challenging times. This send-off ceremony is an authentic proof that you have persevered with sheer willpower and tenacity, despite the uncertainties that may have in some way dampened your spirit. But you have survived and succeeded. My most heartfelt congratulations to all of you, the Faculty of Pharmacy, Seski Centennial Batch. You are Thomasians, and you are the best.
To our graduating batch, it may not be easy for you to leave the university where you have spent at least 4 years to complete your degrees. In those 4 years, you may have both good and not so good memories, but either way, you grew as a person. For the good memories, cherish them as they last forever and collectively become a treasure. For those moments which brought you tears, remember that they also brought about changes in you. As the saying goes, success is the ability to go from failure to failure without losing your enthusiasm. The gift of life is not perfect, but as you travel the road that stretches ahead and encounter more bumps, we are confident that you will overcome these challenges because of the training you received. As you leave the portals of the Faculty of Arts and Letters, we hope you will remain active in promoting the cause of the faculty. Congratulations, Artless graduates of 2020-2021. We wish you all the best.
Congratulations, future Thomasian engineers of the UST class of 2021. This is a very special graduation indeed. Your steadfast pursuit of your dream to become Thomasian engineers, running your own race and defying all odds to reach the finish line is in itself a validation of your extraordinary character, and we are indeed very proud of you. With our engineering family, I happily send you off certain that you will make a difference in this world. Once again, congratulations, class of 2021, and God bless all of you.
You complete your degrees at a time when the role of scientists are at the forefront of our very survival. It is our hope that you carry on and use the Thomasian brand of science education you have learned from the UST College of Science as you try to contribute to the further development and improvement of our country as competent, compassionate, and committed Thomasian scientists. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Congratulations, dear graduates. The events of the past year have placed all of us in a unique position, but a position of growth nonetheless. As you look back to your years as an architecture student, take time to appreciate all your achievements. Whether it was submitting a plate on time, or winning a design competition, or simply having the strength to wake up in the morning to attend class. Gaano man kaliit ang achievement na yan, all of these things help you reach this graduation day. So, give yourself a pat on the back, you deserve it. Once again, congratulations, Batch 2021.
Today is a day of celebration. To UST Commerce Class of 2021, congratulations! It's not the end of your journey. This is only the beginning. For most of you, it could be a new job, or getting into law school, or earning a master's degree. Out there are dreams beyond our seeing, waiting for us to come and to strive and to attain them. Whatever path you take, never forget the Thomasian ideals. Live them, embrace them, and practice them. Your Thomasian education is something you should always treasure. Again, congratulations, and may you all achieve those dreams. Work hard and pray. And when you can, come back to visit your alma mater.
Completing a graduate or postgraduate degree in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic is indeed a daunting task. The student needs to hurdle the challenges and difficulties that come their way, striking a balance between their academic, research, and community extension tasks with their professional work, family, and personal concerns. In spite of these challenges, you have triumphantly achieved to finish your academic qualifications, deemed as the highest academic qualification you can pursue in the university. As we celebrate the 500 years of Christianity in the Philippines and 500 years of the circumnavigation of the globe, and the classic examples of the triumph of the human spirit of our missionaries and explorers, we congratulate all of you in your achievements and triumphs as members of the academic community of the Pontifical and Royal University of Santo Tomas, the Catholic University of the Philippines. Congratulations, and God bless you all with the unending grace.
Dear class of 2021, you have gone through more than what was expected. Through all the challenges, you have done what seemed to be impossible. Doing lessons and preparing for your recital was not like what we are all used to. And having gone through the unimaginable, I believe you are even more prepared now to face the new world. Dreaming beyond our seeing will now be part of your mantra as our contribution in making this world a great place to live in through your music. Congratulations, class of 2021.
During these hard times, what kept us afloat is our love and faith in God, and the hope that there is light in the end. St. Thomas Aquinas once said, "It's the light of faith that makes us see what we believe." So continue to have faith, hope, and believe that beyond the hardships we see or experience now, there is victory. To our batch 2021 graduates, our diamond nurses, illuminate the world with your excellence and heart and dream beyond our seeing. Congratulations!
The famous Walt Disney said, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." As you mark this milestone, take courage and have faith that you will be able to live your dreams and make a difference in the lives of many. Congratulations, graduates. We are proud of you.
My dear batch 2021, as you venture into the world of uncertainty caused by the pandemic, remember the CFAD motto, "The gift you have received, give as a gift." You already have the gift of creativity. Combine this gift with hard work, and you will excel and move towards creating world-class outputs as artists and designers. Make CFAD and UST proud, but never forget to give thanks to the Lord who has endowed you with your talent. All the best, and may God bless all your undertakings. Congratulations.
My dear graduates of the Institute of Physical Education and Athletics, with or without sporting events, the Institute consider you as champions because you still managed to end your journey as students of the university in these trying times. You were wounded, yet you took it one step at a time. You fell down, knocked out, but you have crossed the finish line. You have doubted yourself, but you have remained hopeful and continue to trust in the Lord. Just like in the words of St. Paul, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith." As you leave the portals of the university, may you bring with you the values of competence, commitment, and compassion, wherever you may be.
To our dear graduates of the UST AMV College of Accountancy, the recent unprecedented sets of circumstances have not in any way disrupted you in achieving your goals. They even made you stronger in faith and in character. We are fully confident that you will be a significant player in driving positive changes in the field of business and in nation building. No adverse condition shall stop you from dreaming and pursuing such dreams. As they say, beginning to pursue your dreams shall make all conditions perfect. Dream beyond our seeing. Again, to the graduates from the UST AMV College of Accountancy, our warmest congratulations.
Mabuhay, our beloved graduating class of 2021. As we restart the tourism and hospitality industry, which was badly hit by the pandemic, your dear University of Santo Tomas is confident that you will be able to take an active role in rebuilding the tourism and hospitality industry. You are the batch honed both in face-to-face and virtual education. With this, you are given the courage to be a part of the solution in bringing back travel and tourism in the Philippines and the rest of the world. As we slowly open the world for travel and leisure, you are the freshest contribution of UST as good and Christian tourism and hospitality professionals. Salamat sa Diyos sa inyong maluwalhating pagtatapos. Hindi biro ang ating mga napagdaanan. Mahigpit na yakap sa inyong lahat at mainit na pagbati sa inyo at sa inyong mga magulang at mahal sa buhay.
All of us in the Institute of Information and Computing Sciences and the university are truly hopeful that our attempts to enhance your technical and technological skills, social consciousness, global awareness, and cultural sensitivity will allow you to solve problems and design solutions that advance the idea of improving the quality of life of individuals and general well-being of communities and societies. We think of you as ambassadors of our university for the good of the community Dream big and work hard every day toward that distant vision. Remember that successful people are big dreamers. Congratulations! We are proud of every one of you.
Today marks the culmination of your hard work and sacrifices in the Graduate School of Law. In spite of the pandemic, you were able to divide your time between your family, work, and studies. I know that you even had to use your rest days during your research and investigation to come up with a scholarly manuscript, my beloved students. Finally, you will now reap the harvest. The degree of Master of Laws or Doctor of Civil Law will now be conferred upon you. As your second mother, I am very proud of you. Let me end my message with a biblical verse from 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, and I quote, "I have fought the good fight. I have finished the course, and I have kept the faith." Congratulations, mga anak.
We at UST Senior High School are happy to have produced more than 3,000 Thomasian graduates, in addition to the valiant legions of this 410 years old University of Santo Tomas. We are ready to illuminate the world. My graduating batch, dream and be the light.
Your transition from junior to senior high school marks one of the most crucial and exciting phases of your lives. And this remains to be true, even if physical classes are still currently out of sight. Aside from the knowledge and skills you acquired from your stay in UST Junior High School, I am confident that you also learned more about yourselves, discovered your potentials, and developed character. And so, may the magic and the values of UST Junior High stay with you and guide you as you gradually turn your dreams into reality. Completers Batch of 2021, I commend you for your ability to adapt and still thrive in these unprecedented times. Congratulations!
From the UST Education High School, a warm congratulations to all of you. My dear EHS completers, as you embark another chapter of your life, continue to work hard. Embrace change and live your life to the fullest, doing great things that you love. Soar high and dream beyond our seeing. You have your future within the palm of your hands. Go and chase your bigger dreams for yourself, for your family, and for our country. Congratulations, Class 2021.
We are all proud of you, Class 2021, and we can't wait to see you for your in-person commencement exercises here in our Manila campus.
William Shakespeare, the greatest writer who ever lived, said that parting is such a sweet sorrow. This is true because the word goodbye often evokes thoughts and emotions that stir the innermost recesses of our being. Parting is sweet because it means that whatever it is we wish to accomplish has finally reached a successful conclusion, and that there are other great possibilities that await us in the next chapter of our lives. Parting is sorrowful because it reminds us of endings, moving on and letting go, as well as being separated from the things we love or used to be doing for a long period of time. But always bear in mind that our feelings are always purest and most glowing in the hour of meeting and parting, because it is only in those moments when you get to meet and part with your classmates who eventually become your friends, your teachers who become your inspiration as well as role models, and your college administrators who serve as your guide to live a successful life, that you become quite sure about how things will actually turn out and how they will deeply affect you. Today we are holding the virtual send-off celebration, which brings to mind the many years that you have spent studying at the University of Santo Tomas in order to fulfill your lifelong dreams. While the COVID-19 pandemic might have modified the way we usually do things, such as conducting classes or holding an important event like this virtually instead of face-to-face, this send-off ceremony is no less solemn and meaningful. You are here today because this send-off ceremony is the culmination of your hard work. Now that you have reached this point, it is but fitting to pay tribute to your first major accomplishment in successfully graduating from college. I know that the graduates feel sad and disappointed that one of the most important events in their life will not be celebrated in the usual way, wearing your academic gown and cap, walking proudly at the UST Quadricentennial Pavilion, your parents watching you as you go up the stage to receive your diploma or medal, the many photographs that will be taken as you bid goodbye to your beloved alma mater, and the numerous parties that you will have to attend in your honor. While all of these will not happen for now, the pandemic is not going to be a reason to prevent us from celebrating this milestone. As Tomasians, it is important to always keep in mind that you have a vital role to play in society and in nation building. Remember our vision and mission. You are no ordinary graduates. You are graduates of the Pontifical and Royal University of Santo Tomas, which means great responsibility rests on your shoulders. In a span of few months, you will be sharing your knowledge, skills, virtues, and values with the world. Wherever you go and whoever you will meet in this journey, your Tomasian identity and experience will definitely shine through. Always remember that you can do something to make this world a better place. Like birds, you are now ready to fly and to soar to even greater heights. World-renowned sociologist Robert Neely Bella said that leaving home, in a sense, involves a kind of second birth in which we give birth to ourselves. As you leave the university, you will be making your own mark in your respective field. You will realize that you have reached a certain level of maturity that you have not known before when you were still students. You will also see that you are now capable of stepping up your game and raising the bar in terms of applying what you have learned. Today, I pay particular attention to the precious contribution of all your parents. Parents, you are the first teachers of these young minds. Your children have reached this point because you have been great role models to them and you have guided and raised them well. You are probably even more proud of your children than they are of themselves. You are probably more excited than your children are. So whenever parents are asked the question, why did you send your children to UST? The usual reply is that I sent my children to UST because aside from the high standard of education, I know that my children will be inculcated with positive values and will be exposed to a very Christian environment. And what we need right now is a nation that is peopled with morally upright individuals. I want my children to be just like that. With this, we can say that Thomasians perfectly fit that bill. Thank you for sending your children to UST and for entrusting them to our care. Alfred de Musset, a French playwright, said, "The return makes one love the farewell." Everybody has to leave sometime, well, sooner or later. Everybody has to leave his or her home and come back so that they can love it again for all new reasons. We hope that when this pandemic is over, you will come back to your beloved alma mater because UST is your second home. At this point in time, I would like to express my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduates who, as Thomasians, will commit themselves to the highest standards of professionalism. At this moment, savor your triumphs with equanimity and follow the light of truth in everything that you do. You are Thomasians, and you are one of the best. Again, congratulations. We hope to see all of you in better and happier times. I'm not saying that this time is not happy, because despite the crisis that we are facing, we can still afford to be happy. May your journey be both meaningful and fulfilling. So, my dear graduates, go fly and glide over the horizon.
Now, as I leave the portals of my beloved university, I pledge allegiance and undying love to the Thomasian ideals. I am and will always be a true, faithful Thomasian. In my mind, heart, and spirit.
Wearing my HR perspective and my hat as an HR leader in the organization, I've always viewed and we've seen Thomasians as members of the organization who are well-grounded. They are actually silent workers, but even in their silence, they make and they do their work with impact and with great meaning and a lot of fulfillment for the organization as well.
Thomasians adapt very well in the workplace. They are good team players. They are also able leaders who are able to influence their peers and get their projects done. And they are also resilient. Give them challenges and they'll be able to rise up to the challenge and overcome the obstacles. Kumbaga, maabilidad ang mga Tomasino.
Well, as you know, Shell Philippines Explorations is led by a Thomasian. So Don Paulino, our managing director, is a proud Thomasian, Mechanical Engineer Batch 94. And under his leadership, we've received a lot of recognition, not only internally in Shell, although we actually achieved Asset of the Year in Shell among 92 upstream assets globally. But also externally, we receive a lot of recognition in different fields or areas like safety, business performance, as a responsible corporate citizens, among others. And I think those achievements speaks for itself, the level of admiration and respect for a Tomasian leader.
Mataas din ang tiwala ko kasi alam ko the resilience of students na nanggaling sa UST. Sila yung very hardworking, hindi mayayabang kasi startup lang ang gigil. So we need someone na magtitiwala, mag-work very hard kahit hindi walang assurance ng future. Alam mo yun? Susugal. And that's the good thing about mga Tomasians. Yung hindi mapagmataas, willing na mag-start sa baba hanggang umakyat.
What they say about silent waters run deep, I think that's the best way to describe Tomasians in the workplace. When they do their work, it always has an incredible impact, and they always make sure that they accomplish their work, that they make their work stand out. And essentially, you know, Tomasians are good. They don't really force it. Walang yabang actually. The way that Tomasians work would always be characterized by a great deal of humility. And in that humility, they also stand out as excellent members of the organization.
If you look back at the past 1.5 years, during the pandemic, you've seen how difficult it is to really operate continuously because of the challenges of the constraint that the pandemic imposed upon us. And it's really the Tomasian core values that shine through. The 3 C's, no? The competence, commitment, and compassion is really what is needed to allow the organization to continue operating during these very difficult and uncertain times.
What's important is the values that UST inculcated in their students. No? The values that they bring to the workplace, they are able to adapt. No? The values that they learn from UST and the values of the corporations that they work for, they're able to live both sets of values. And I think that is important in wherever you go or wherever you work.
So I have to say we are very lucky that our organization are run by Tomasians because these 3 C's are really the values that is needed to actually continue operating during these very difficult times. So competence, that's ability to really understand the situation very quickly, identify solution and make decisive action. Commitment to continue on giving lights to Luzon. And then compassion to people, that this is not just about business performance during this time, but it's about showing care to our people that we will take care of them while they continue to work so we can supply the power of the country.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a sea drop, a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet moon, like a ship blown as it passes a song, like a stream that beats a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for
Very Reverend Father Richard G. Ang, OP, Rector Magnificus of the University of Santo Tomas, our distinguished deans of the faculties and colleges of the University of Santo Tomas, our beloved professors, my fellow candidates for graduation, dearest family and friends, good day. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. To remember and acknowledge the stories of our hearts is to be thankful for them. We have our own stories to tell. Ikaw, ano ang kwento ng puso mo? Our colorful and meaningful journey to this very special day narrates the story of our hearts being tried, tested, broken, disappointed, tired, encouraged, inspired, filled with joy, made whole, and loved. With the twist of the COVID-19 pandemic and the new normal, our hearts were also shocked, shattered, displaced, unsure. However, our hearts have continuously learned. Our hearts have not only received, but have given so much as well. Our hearts have striven. Our hearts have listened. Our hearts have loved. our hearts have sacrificed, our hearts have persevered. And in spite of our own heartaches, we have realized that we belong to a community of hearts and have helped soothe and care for each other's hearts. Magkasamang nahirapan, magkasamang nagtulungan. Our hearts now have become stronger than they were. Resiliently, it beats to the music of life and beats tensions precisely because it is not one heart beating, but hearts beating for one another. Maraming salamat mga fathers, maraming salamat mga professors, maraming salamat sa lahat ng faculty at staff. Maraming salamat mga classmates. Maraming salamat mga kapamilya. Maraming salamat mga kaibigan. Maraming salamat UST. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng naging bahagi ng puso namin. Amazingly, the stories of our hearts belong to a bigger story, that of God's heart. God's heart saw us through. He sees us through. God, the author of every blessing under heaven, and whose light has always shone forth in whatever age and darkness, has blessed our lives with the gift of His loving presence, that in both moments of smiles and tears, hopes and fears, the joyful and the painful, we have felt the power of His love writing straight in the crooked lines of our broken past, struggling present, and uncertain future. It is in God's blessings that we place our security and confidence as we discover it in our hearts, as we encounter it in the people we meet, and as we see it continuously unfolding in the chapters of our lives. God, the merciful Lord of our restless being, is the source and summit of our thanksgiving and remembering. Maraming salamat, Panginoon, at kami ay nasa puso mo. It is love which made us reach this far. It is love that will make us go further. May this special day of remembering the stories of our hearts as an act of gratitude mark a new episode in our lives as we are sent to the world as Thomasians with competence, commitment, and compassion. Ano ang kwento ng puso mo? Share mo naman. And continue writing it as you pass on life and love to others. Gratitude is the memory of the heart. Maraming salamat po.